Welcome back, guys. We're gonna do Into the Mountains Iron Challenge on Veteran mode. We have our level 10 starter hero, and then for the upgrades, of course, a fully upgraded tree as always, with the tanky demon guards as opposed to the pitchforks. Let's go ahead and get right into the level. So starting off here, we're going to move our hero towards the center area. We can only use the goblin boomerangs and the black knights, but they do give us quite a few trolls, which is going to be very helpful. 3 troll huts, and they are discounted, and we don't have to worry about the ice or the snow golems. So we're going to put Dark Knight Fortress at the top, Dark Knight Fortress at the bottom of this little roundabout area, and then we're going to put 3 goblin boomerangs in this little try area like such. And then I'm just debating here, but I do choose the Black Knight Fortress. There we go. And then we're going to keep our knights at level 1 for now. We're just going to upgrade the goblin boomerangs. So 2 level 3s and 1 level 2. We're going to immediately plop down our reinforcements and our hero power. And our hero can just start killing stuff as well. And once I get the money, I hire a couple trolls and rotate them to the top just to get that little extra damage coming out. The trolls do almost as much damage as the goblin boomerangs, which is interesting. And they have a ranged attack of their own. You don't really have to worry about them dying so much because they, at least not for this part of the level, because the droughts don't do a lot of damage. They're just a lot of them. And we're buying some trolls on the bottom area just to kind of keep them busy as they start to clump up. And once you see a nice critical mass of droughts, just feel free to drop the soul impact. On the central roundabout, we put a level 4 goblin boomerang. And it has some of my favorite artwork in the entire game. I really like that style. Such a cool unit. And the damage is good. You know, level 4 archer boomerangs, damage is quite good. The real damage comes from the fact that they have to shoot their boomerang out and it comes back. So it's essentially double damage. You can see a couple droughts slipping by. We're going to try to get some trolls, deal with them. And we'll just hire a boomerang in the very back to help deal with those things. We have a couple Tesla coil charges, so we're not too worried. But I do end up dropping a reinforcement anyway. At the top, things seem to be going just fine. And then we're put another level 4 boomerang tower. And as they start to slip by on the top, you can just get a couple more trolls. The trolls will deal with them very easily. So far, so good. Again, because it's an iron wave, we don't have, it's just one giant super wave instead of a series of smaller waves. Now, at the top, we start to see these snow reapers, icy reapers is what they're called. I call them necromancers, but they're icy reapers. So I drop a soul impact on them as they start to clump up. At the bottom, we have our hero who's going to be taking these things out. And we have our fully, at this point, we should have all of our goblin boomerangs fully upgraded. 3 level 4s, and then we're also going to be upgrading the Black Knight Fortress at the top as needed. And just keep hiring trolls if they end up dying to these Icy Reapers, because the Icy Reapers do a fair bit of damage. But they don't have a lot of health, and they're weak to melee. They're weak to physical damage. And I noticed at the top I also started upgrading some of these boomerang towers. I got the upgraded blades. I put another Dark Knight Fortress as some of these Reapers start to slip by. And Dark Knight Fortresses are really, really good at stalling out tanky or high damage units if there's only a couple of them. So that's what we did there. Notice the Icy Reapers are summoning lots of those little ice shards. One tries to slip by, but it gets sapped by the Tesla coil. And with the continue to hire trolls, we should be able to kill off the rest of the Reapers. There we go. Now, bottom wave, our hero is just doing a really good job of being a tank. And we're just continuing to upgrade these Goblin Towers, put another point into the Dark Knight Fortress. We got some, you can see the bees, which is a hilarious upgrade. We're just upgrading our bees. We're upgrading our Goblin Boomerangs. Just whatever upgrade you think is good. I personally like the giant boomerangs and the bees. But anything to kill off the Reapers. This is the last little push here. We got quite a few Reapers coming in with tons of droughts. Fortunately, the Goblin Boomerang towers with the bees have like an area attack. Super, super helpful. You can see all the damage it's doing. It's just very fun to watch these attacks go off. And all these boomerangs being thrown, lots and lots of damage coming out. Just spend all your money. And you can see the end is near. The last Reaper is about to fall. The droughts are getting mopped up. And that is a pretty clean level. Little animation still going on. There we go. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.